Wikipedia. What the heck are the Wikipedia? There's one thumbs up. God is great. First in the live. How you doing there, Ken? Thanks for popping into the stream here. You're one of the ones that gives the early bird entries. And if you missed it, always check out my community tab. That way you'll know everything that's gone on the channel. So I'm pretty sure today we should get up to the 18th prize on the wheel. So we'll see what we got going on here. We got you in at 204, and we'll see who else comes in before 206. To the first 206 or after. Just waking up. Understand? The land of the rising sun. I had to get me a little bit of sugar, so I had to drink a little mini Coke. A mini Coke. It's a little 7.5 ounce can. So that is good, and that got me going. So we got 205. We'll see if anybody else shows up at 206. If not, you'll be the only early bird entry today. Usually we have 2, but nobody else has showed up yet. But that's okay. Let me get this one rolling. Get that one popped in here. See if we can get the live screen going on my other computer here. As soon as it pops up. I do show 206 on my computer, so God is great. If you get that next chat in there at the 206, there we go. Where is everyone? Exactly. Laugh out loud. I like that. Where is everybody? You're the lonely only today, so you get 4 early bird entries. You get 4 early bird entries, so let me get you in there on that, and then we'll get into our content at hand. So, God is great. I think it's been a while since you made it first in the live stream. But oh, there we go. I found you. Let me copy these 2 real quick. It's just me and you today, I guess. Just me and you. So that will get us 4 entries. And unless we get a super chat today, we'll be stuck at 499. There's 2. And here's 2 more. Big Ray's ball cards made it in. Big Ray's ball cards has made it in. All right. I'm going to take care of Big Ray right now as being the second one. So we are at 499, and Big Ray's 2 gets us to 501. 501 for the day. There we go. Got that in there. So we did make it to the next tier. We did make it to the next tier. So let me circle that right here. Made it to 500. Now we just need 24 more entries to make it to 19. But we've got 18 prizes now. And when we do this on Friday, I will tell everybody how it's going to work. since there's multiple entries for multiple people that come and support the channel regularly, don't forget to mash the like button. Thank you there, God is great. Appreciate your moderation skills. Get back over. Oh wait, let me go back here. Let me save this so we don't lose any of the 501 entries. That's the first time in a while since I've been over 500, which is kind of nice. Again, if in the event we did get up to 800 entries, that would probably require a bunch of high-end super chats, which I don't anticipate it unless it happened out of the blue. But if you saw my wheel, it's hard to believe that there's 501 entries on there. My slivers are teeny tiny thin slivers. You can hardly see between my fingers here probably, if I get it in the right spot. That's about how thin the slivers look for all the colors on the wheel, the red, green, and the blue. Whoa, because it's all filled with Christmas colors for sure. So other than that, I got to get rolling with our content at hand, because right about 3 o'clock or so, I got to get everything wrapped up and take my wife to her physical therapy doctor's appointment. Faith, family, and sports is in the house. Are you ready for some football? So we did make 501 entries. We are at the 18 prize level right now. Okay, we are at the 18 prize level right now. And I'm going to mark this right now. So if we get to that level, we will do the special edition here. We'll worry if we cross that bridge at that time. Okay, so let me switch my computer over here to the 1997. So this is all we're going to be doing today, is going over, are you ready for some football? Are you ready for some football? All right. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. See if I can do it real. Nope, it already switched. Bummer. We go back. As soon as it lets me. Are you ready for some football? Callie and Jordan squads in the house at 211. Thanks, Callie and Jordan. Big raise, but I will say that the alert has come about 3 or 4 minutes after your stream started. I just reset notifications on your channel to off and then back to all to see if that will help. Sometimes it might. I've noticed, I've gone to some of my channels that I usually visit quite regularly, and when I see it, it shows the notification bell was not rung for some reason. So I've had to do the same thing on some of my channels that I go and watch on frequent basis. I had to go and hit the all notifications instead of some. It's weird. Just the bell, or the bell with the notifications. It shows the bell that I'm subscribed, but not turning on all notifications. So I've had to do that. But for now, I'll tell you that the first 1998 player is Paul Krause, who played 16 seasons, and he's quoted as saying, "I'm plain and simple the safety man, the guy who has to stop the play when the others don't, and that's the way I like it." Paul Krause, a 6'3", 200-pound free safety from the University of Iowa, became the leading pass interceptor of all time with 81 steals during the 16-season career with the Washington Redskins and Minnesota Vikings from 1964 to 1979. And just a precursor real quick here, I will be giving you an update on what's taking place on the channel next week. It's almost changing every day as we plug along, and I'll explain the other reason as to what's going on. So I'll probably next week's edition of Are You Ready for Some Baseball will be pre-recorded and will load up at 2 o'clock. Just so you know, and I'll go into all the details on that in just a minute after we do our 5 Hall of Famers. Okay? So a two-way star at Iowa, he was the second-round draft pick of the Redskins in 1964. Although he intercepted 28 passes in his first 4 seasons, he was traded to the Minnesota Vikings for linebacker Marlon McKeever and a 7th-round draft choice in 1968. He went on to excel with the Vikings for 12 more seasons before retiring after the 1979 campaign. Let me just get up here real quick. Yeah, the next time you might want to just check in with. Oh, I see. Sorry, that's what that was. Let me take care of this real quick. I forgot to turn something on here, but just so you are aware of it. Yeah, when you do your lives and people come on there, make sure what you might want to do is remind them to go to your channel page and make sure the all notifications. So subscribing, you hit the bell, okay? And then right above it, when you're doing that, will show the little curly cues on the side, means with all notifications. You might have to turn that back on for it to work properly. Okay, so just wanted to mention that, and we do have a $1.99 super chat. A $1.99 super chat from Shattered Glass Sports Cards. Shattered Glass Sports Cards. You must be a new channel. Make sure if you are subscribed and on my channel that you've left a note on one of my videos so I can respond and check out your channel. But Shattered Glass Sports Cards, thank you for popping into the stream here and for that $2 super chat. Let me get your 2 entries onto our December Christmas mega giveaway, which will take place the end of this week. So you just got yourself 2 entries into our end of month mega giveaway. That gives us 503 entries. We're now 22 entries. Every $1 super chat you give on the channel, you get entries into the end of month giveaway. And now Shattered Glass Sports Cards. You are entries number 502 and 503. Again, we're giving away 18 prizes currently at the next level when we reach 525 entries. I wish I had a way to put that on my counter or on my stream here, but it doesn't allow me to do that. Wish I could. That way people wouldn't even have to ask. They'd know how many entries are in the end of month giveaway. Every month at the end of the month, I do a free giveaway for those that make the entries first in the live chat. Different things, Patreon members, channel members, and super chats. And super thanks. If somebody I haven't had a super thanks. That's if you're watching somebody's video and it says give a super thanks for thanking the creator for the video that they created. Okay, so but thank you very much there, Matt from Southeast Kentucky. afternoon, Donald. Glad I caught you. It's about time here, Matt. I appreciate you being here, brother. And you are now part of the blue crew. You got a blue jacket on yourself now. Shattered glass sports cards. If you make it here a couple more times, when you can, when you're able, just remind me, probably within a week, have a chance to go check out your channel, provided you've left a comment to one of mine, and I'll go to my comment section on my YouTube channel, and then I'll remember Shattered Glass Sports Cards. I'm going to go check out your channel. I believe I'm subscribed, but I'd like to make sure. So that's what we'll do there, okay? Let me refresh that and get into Krause's Hall of Fame induction here. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, Matt from Southeast Kentucky. You probably know Ethan's cards and more. All right. So Krause had the kind of blue ribbon rookie season in 1964 that few ever achieve. He led the NFL in interceptions with 12 and was named to the All-NFL first team. He was named to the first of 8 Pro Bowls and was second only to teammate running back Charlie Taylor for the NFL Rookie of the Year acclaim. In his second Pro Bowl following the 1965 season, he intercepted 2 passes. Named All-NFL 4 different times, Krause was also elected All-Eastern Conference twice and All-NFC 5 times. Born on February 19, 1942 in Flint, Michigan, Paul was the starting free safety in Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11, and in the 1969 NFL Championship game and NFC title games in 73, 74, 76, and 77. He intercepted 1 pass in Super Bowl 4 and recovered a fumble in Super Bowl 9. During his landmark rookie season, Krause intercepted passes in 7 consecutive games, and he came near to matching that mark in 1968. When he had steals in 6 consecutive games. It took a 3-interception season in his final 1979 campaign to surpass Emil Tunnel, who had 79 steals, for the all-time record. The durable Krause missed only 2 games with injuries in 16 seasons. So there you have it. Our first of 5 Hall of Famers for 1998. There we go. All right, we've got 8 thumbs up. We're doing good there. We've got, let me get over here for a second real quick here. As soon as, you gotta love the computer. And now I know why my internet has been acting up. Oh my word. Am I going to get done in time for 3 o'clock with 4 more Hall of Famers to go through? I sure hope so. Hello. Finally. Oh, hold on. Oh my word. Oh, yeah, here's how we do it. Never mind. Let me go back to... Come on. While I'm waiting on my computer, I get my sip of water that I want to do. Clear my throat up. All right. So we have 4 more Hall of Famers to go. Tommy McDonald, Anthony Munoz, Mike Singletary, and Dwight Stevenson. So next up on the field is Tommy McDonald. Tommy McDonald. Okay. Refresh the chat there. Tommy McDonald was a wide receiver in the class of 1998. He was in 6 Pro Bowls, 8,410 yards, 495 receptions, 12 seasons in the NFL, and 84 touchdowns. He's quoted as saying, "I think catching passes is judgment mostly. I've got good vision, good peripheral vision. I think sometimes I can see things the defensive back doesn't see. I watch for him to make his move. You've got to study the guys in this league, and if he's a fraction late compensating for mine, then I've got him beat." All right. Wide receiver Tommy McDonald was a third-round draft pick of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1957, an All-American choice at Oklahoma. He won the Maxwell Award in 1956 as college football's Player of the Year. During his 3 years of varsity play at Oklahoma, the Sooners never lost a game. A 6-time Pro Bowl selection in 1959 through 63 and 1966. McDonald played 7 seasons with the Eagles, 1957 to 63, one with the Dallas Cowboys in 1964, 2 with the Los Angeles Rams in 1965 and 1966, and 1 each with the Atlanta Falcons in 1967 and the Cleveland Browns in 1968. Although he was just 5'9" and 176 pounds, McDonald was extremely durable and missed only 3 games in his first 11 seasons. He had elusive speed and used his running skills brilliantly after making his catches, finishing his career with an average of 17 yards per catch and 84 touchdowns. A sure-handed receiver, McDonald had few peers when it came to putting the ball in the end zone. In the years 1958 to 62, he had 56 touchdown receptions in 63 games, including a 35-yard touchdown reception from quarterback Norm Van Brocklin in the 1960 NFL Championship game in which the Eagles defeated the Green Bay Packers 17-13. His career ratio of touchdowns to receptions is an impressive 1 in 5.9. He also caught at least 1 pass in 93 consecutive games, used primarily as a kickoff and punt return specialist during his rookie season. McDonald ranked 6th all-time in receptions, 495, 4th in yards receiving, 8,410, and 2nd in touchdown catches, 84, when he retired following the 1968 season. McDonald, who was born in Roy, New Mexico, had an outstanding season in 1961. Not only did he lead the NFL in reception yardage with 1,144 and in touchdowns with 13, but in a game against the New York Giants, he caught 7 passes for 237 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is still an Eagles single game best. So hopefully you enjoyed Tommy McDonald for our second of 5 Hall of Famers for the class of 1998. Next up, we have Anthony Munoz. Anthony Munoz is up on the field next. It's Friday already? Friday? No, it's not Friday. It's Are You Ready for Some Football? Wednesday. Every Wednesday I do my football. Every Wednesday. Hi, Big Ray. Hi, Matt. Thanks for being here, Jay's Mix. We're at 9. All right. Anthony Munoz, class of 1998, consecutive All-Pro selections, 11, 13 seasons in the NFL, and 11 straight Pro Bowls. He's quoted as saying, "One thing we always work on was dominating our opponents. We called it finishing our blocks. We were taught to finish off our man until we heard the whistle." Anthony Munoz, a 6'6", 278-pound offensive tackle, was the first round pick of the Cincinnati Bengals and the third player selected overall in the 1980 NFL Draft. Some considered the pick a risk because of multiple knee injuries and the fact that he played only one full game his senior year at the University of Southern California. But as the two-time All-American lineman from 78 and 79 proved, the concerns were unnecessary. An exceptional straight-on blocker, Munoz was agile, quick, and strong. He had great foot quickness and the mobility necessary to block quick defensive ends. Considered by many to be the premier tackle during his 13 seasons of play, he started 164 of 168 games from 1980 to 1990. An all-around athlete, he even caught 7 passes and scored 4 touchdowns on tackle-eligible plays. His stalwart play was the key to the success that propelled Cincinnati to 3 AFC Central Division titles and 2 AFC championships in 1981-1988. The recipient of virtually every possible honor, Anthony was elected to 11 consecutive Pro Bowls and was named All-Pro 11 consecutive times from 1981 through 1991. He was named the NFL Offensive Lineman of the Year in 1981, 87, and 88, and the NFL Players Association Lineman of the Year in 1981, 85, 88, and 89. Always in top-notch condition, Munoz missed only 3 games due to injury. His rigorous routines, including working out in the weight room he had installed in his home and running 3 to 4 miles every day, he set high personal standards and worked tirelessly to achieve them. Born on August 19, 1958, just about a month older than him, about 40 days. In Ontario, California, Munoz was too big to play Pop Warner football as youth. Instead, he concentrated on becoming an excellent baseball player. Eventually, as a college sophomore, he pitched for USC's national championship team in 1978. By then, however, it was clear that his size and talents were more suited for football. So there we have it, our third of 5 Hall of Famers for the class of 1998. Next up on the field is Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary is next. All right. Oh yeah, it's not my baseball Hall of Fame. This is my football Hall of Fame. Which down the road here I might be switching up, and let's see, we got baseball, we got football. Probably next will be basketball. Might do the basketball Hall of Fame too. Wouldn't that be a nice series to do? We'd have football, basketball, and baseball. And then all I'll have to do is fill Tuesdays with hockey down the road. And then we'll have a hockey, we'll have a football, we'll have a basketball, we'll have a baseball. Does that sound like a good lineup for the show? We'll have our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday lineup. And we'll just roll right through everything. Oh, is that what Singletary is? A beast of a middle linebacker. It says he's an LB. That must mean a linebacker. Mike Singletary, class of 1998. 8 years All-Pro. 10 consecutive Pro Bowls. 51 passes defensed. 12 seasons in the NFL. And 885 tackles. He's quoted as saying, "Hitting people has always been my style. I'm not tall, but something small things are most dangerous. It's like a snake when it's coiled. You don't know when it'll strike, and whoosh, it's got you." Mike Singletary was a second-round draft pick of the Chicago Bears in 1981 NFL Draft and the 38th player selected overall, the only college junior to be selected to the All-SWC team of the 1970s. Singletary earned All-America honors in both his junior and senior years in Baylor, where he averaged 15 tackles per game and established a team record with 232 tackles in 1978. Singletary became a starter in the Bears lineup in the 7th game of his rookie season, in a game against the Kansas City Chiefs, his third as a starter. Singletary put on a remarkable defense performance, recording 10 tackles and forcing a fumble. A nearly unanimous all-rookie selection, Singletary went on to start 172 games for the Bears during his 12-year career, which is the second most in club history. An intense player, Mike finished as the Bears' first or second leading tackler each of his last 11 seasons. He amassed an impressive 1,488 career tackles, 885 of which were solo efforts. A constant force on defense, he missed playing just 2 games, both in 1986. In a game against the Denver Broncos in 1990, he had a personal best performance when he recorded 10 solo tackles and 10 assists. Selected to play in a team record 10 Pro Bowls, Singletary was All-Pro 8 times and All-NFC every year from 1983 to 1991. The NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 1985 and 1988. Mike was the cornerstone of the Bears' innovative 46th defense. In 1985, he led a Bears defense that allowed fewer than 11 points per game, as the team posted an impressive 15-1 record. He had 13 tackles and a sack in the playoffs, leading up to the Bears' 46-10 defeat of the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 20. The Bears' league-leading defense held the Patriots to a record-low 7 yards rushing, while the hard-charging Singletary contributed with 2 fumble recoveries. So there you have it, Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary, middle linebacker. Awesome. Okay, let's go on now to our last Hall of Famer for the class of 1998, which is Dwight Stevenson. Dwight Stevenson. Okay. What do we got here? Football Singletary. Yo, Boom Slang's in the house. Hey down there, Boom Slang. We've got Ayumek. That sounds like a cool lineup. Yep, football, baseball, basketball, and soccer. What? Soccer? Really? I don't think I threw soccer in there, did I? I think I threw hockey. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Do they have a soccer Hall of Fame? I didn't know they had a soccer Hall of Fame. You got football, baseball, basketball. Yeah, it would be football, and then basketball, base, B-A-S-B-A-S-K-E. Yeah, football, basketball, baseball would have to be the order there, and then before football would have to be hockey. I'll look into the soccer. If we did a 5th one, it would probably be just pre-recorded and then load up. Because currently my lives are going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays only. So that's 4. So I could do the 4 main sports. Soccer would be a 5th sport, and that would probably be just pre-recorded on Saturdays maybe. So that way I'd have something going up definitely each and every day. Well, I do have everything. I have every day covered on my schedule. Well, except for Mondays. Could do soccer on Mondays. We'll see. We'll see. But let's get into Dwight Stevenson. Is that the last one I just said? Think so. Yeah, Dwight Stevenson. Okay, there we go. He's class of 1998, All-Pro, 5 years. Games played 114, 5 Pro Bowls, and 8 seasons in the NFL. And he's quoted as saying, "I know I'm not going to make every block, but I don't like to ever get beat. That's what keeps me motivated. There's always the next play to get ready for." So our fifth of 5 Hall of Famers for the class of 1998. Frank's Card Corner's in the house. Hey, doing there, Frank? Hey, Don. Happy New Year. Thank you, Frank. Always thank you to Frank. Frank's Card Corner. He once part of the greatest NFL teams ever, 85 Bears, and of course, famous in the Super Bowl shuffle video. Samurai Mike stops him cold, part of the defense, and big and bold. Thanks there, Big Ray. I know Big Ray's a big football person, I think. I think Big Ray's big on football. So Dwight Stevenson, a second-round pick and the 48th player selected in the 1980 NFL Draft, excelled at center for the Miami Dolphins for 8 seasons from 1980 to 1987, and All-America at the University of Alabama. The 6'2", 255-pound Stevenson lived up to all his advance notices as a Dolphin. In just a few years, he was universally recognized as the premier center in the NFL. He earned both All-Pro and All-AFC recognition 5 straight years from 1983 to 1987. He was named the AFC or NFL Offensive Lineman of the Year in various major polls for years. Stevenson was elected for 5 straight Pro Bowl games, the first 4 as a starter. Injuries prevented him from playing in the 1987 and 1988 games. Stevenson, who was born November 20th, 1957, in Murfreesboro, North Carolina, was quiet, intense, hardworking, and competitive. He was an exceptionally quick blocker, and he possessed an explosive charge off the snap. He was the Dolphins' offensive captain, and his presence as the anchor of the offensive line was a major factor in the Dolphins' record of allowing the fewest quarterback sacks in the NFL for 6 straight years. In his rookie season in 1980, Stevenson spent much of his time on special teams while learning the rudiments of pro football offensive line play. His first NFL start came in 1981 when the regular center, Mark Denard, was injured in the 11th game. What we got going here? Thummies up for Don. Thank you there. We've got the double digits finally. 10 thumbs up. My computer shows there's nobody watching right now. I know that's wrong. I'll get the feed on how many are watching when I finish up this last section here. Boom slang, yo boom. You see the one I put up last week? Oh, did you put up a new video? I'm going to have to go to your channel and see one of your new videos. I hope it's a nice funny one. I like when you do those funny ones. But if not, it'll be awesome to see a new video that you put up. Stevenson played in 107 straight games and started 80 consecutive games until the 1987 players' strike ended the streak. He returned after the strike and started 7 straight games before he suffered a serious left knee injury. Although he tried a comeback the next season, he was forced to retire when the injury failed to respond. Stevenson was the starting center in the 1982, 84, and 85 AFC Championship games, and in Super Bowl 17 and 19. So there you have it, Dwight Stevenson, our 5th of 5 Hall of Famers for the football class of 1998. And it looks like starting off next week, which will probably be pre-recorded and will load up at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be Eric Dickerson, Tom Mack, Ozzie Newsome, Billy Shaw, and Lawrence Taylor will finish up our 1990 series. And then the following week after that, we will get into the class of 2000, the Y2K class. Nice, good lineup in that one. So hopefully you enjoy this series as much as I enjoy sharing it with you, and look forward to catching up with this one. And we only got like 23 more weeks to finish up the Football Hall of Fame. Okay? Of course, we did all the classes up to the current one, and as we get new classes in baseball, I will add those, but all their class biography synopsises are all completed. Now on my baseball, it's going to be a long series, but we're going alphabetically through every baseball Hall of Famer. So yeah, dude, when you go back to Frank's channel, I got to double check it too when I'm there too. Oh, I see. Don, are you going to do a Pele tribute? I haven't fully decided on that. I'm not big on soccer, but I could do a tribute. I could do a tribute video and see if I can squeeze it in, but I'd probably want to add it in if I end up doing the soccer Hall of Famers. But yeah, I did hear my wife was even, she said, yeah, they were showing that when he was playing that game, he passed out on the field. And so I said, is that who they're talking about? I'm like, yeah, Pele. He's a well-known soccer player and played for many. I could just keep saying many years. I don't think he ever wanted to stop playing soccer, did he? So, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check that out, that's for sure. But there we go. So just a heads up too, for this Friday, we're going to be doing for our Baseball Hall of Fame is going to be Bud Fowler. Bud Fowler is going to be our Baseball Hall of Famer this Friday. So I'll give you a heads up on that. And tomorrow, I know we're going to open up a Gypsy Queen tomorrow. We do have a throwback, and now that it is 2023, a 2022 Gypsy Queen qualifies as a Throwback Thursday. I know it's a sneaky way of doing that, but that's what it is going to be. So other than that, let me get back in the stream here. Cali Card Corner, Don, are you going to do a Pele? Oh, I thought Frank was asking me that, but it was, sorry, it was, where'd that go? I just saw it. I think I've got everything up to date here as far as all those that were super chatting. I do have a few more minutes left. We did finish in time. Again, for those that popped in later here, let me go over here. I gotta see how many. Okay, we got 6 viewers, and we've got 11 thumbs up. Appreciate that, everybody. Appreciate all the thumbs up. Get to double digits every time. That's my goal. One of these years, I'll get up to triple digits on my viewership. Won't hold my breath on that one, but One of these days, people will like to come and watch my History channel. Maybe. Maybe not. At Frank's Card Corner. That is one worn out doorbell button. Oh, I want to see the video now. Is this guy your grandmother in there? She's 102 now. I remember before when you were making that video, thinking, is she gonna make her 100th birthday? And now she's got 102. 102 for Frank's grandmother. That is cool. Is she in this video again? I like how you get your family involved there. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Shattered Glass Sports Cards, if you're hanging out in the background mode, I really appreciate that $1.99 super chat you give me. I'm getting ever so closer for getting my next payment from YouTube. I'm trying to remember what I could probably go and get my stats on my lifetime since I got monetized on YouTube. I think I can do that. Let me check real quick here while we're online. Analytics. Yeah, analytics. I think I can go in and put lifetime. And I'll tell you, it's not, once you're monetized, you're not getting rich on YouTube, that's for sure. So if I switch this to lifetime monetization, remember I've been live for now almost 3 years now. This January, yeah, 3 years this January since I got monetized. So over a 3-year period, I've managed to get, here, let me break this down by 36. Let me divide my estimated revenue since I got monetized on my channel. Show you how unrich I really am. You don't make much money being monetized, I'll tell you. It's a lot of work. Come on. 1687.29. So in 3 years, I've made $1,687.29 divided by 36 equals. I've had some better months, some worse months, but on average, you could say I made $46.86 a month. $46.87 a month. 46.87. Not very rich. So now you got somebody like Jabs that has 70,000, 80,000. I don't know what he's up to now. He's making a prettier penny than me, that's for sure. Because right now, in my last month, I only made $25. But I've had 1 or 2 payments that are close to $200. But that was early on when people were giving me more super chats and helped me out along the way. I'm still at 1,292 subscribers. I've been at 1,200 for the last year. So, you know, I like the real time updating live as different things take place. This last month, I've had about 1,600 views, which my analytics say it's about the same as usual. I've had 242.6 watch hours this last month. I've only gained 10,000 or 10 new subscribers in the last month, and I've made a little bit more money this month than I did the month before, because I'm at 107% more than the previous 28 days. So my revenue is slightly up. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up for today, because I got to get ready and close up shop here and get ready to take my wife to her doctor's appointment in less than just over a half an hour, about 32 minutes. So other than that, has anybody else got any questions? Yeah, Eric is at 125,000 subs, and John is closing in on 15,000. Yeah, there you go. So Eric probably makes a good chunk of change every month, having over 125,000. Oh, there you go. Zach's Sports Cards and Collectibles. I'm super close to my first monetizing check. Yeah, on that, you have to wait until you have at least $100 in your account. So sometimes it can take you 2, 3, or 4 months before you get $100 built up into your account, and then they send your payment to the bank. Kind of like direct deposit. So other than that, any other quick questions before I sign off for today? Oh, yeah, give you a little bit of update too for next week. So next week, me and the wife are going out of town for Monday and Tuesday. And I was hemming and hawing. Okay, do we stay 2 nights there, 1 night there, come back in time? So I'm definitely here for Wednesday. And today I get a notification email from Xfinity saying that on next Wednesday, I won't have any internet next Wednesday. Oh, you're at $93 in your account. Yeah, so once you get maybe about $10 or $15 more in super chats, you'll have enough for them to give you your first $100 check, or just over $100, and they'll give you your check after they take the YouTube or Google AdSense account. You make very little on your commercials unless you have, like Eric and John, they probably get thousands of views, and then while people are viewing that, they're watching their commercials for a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Averaging about $1 a day. Exactly. You don't make a whole lot of money on YouTube unless you get 1 million subscribers or something down the road, which Eric might get to one day. You never know. But yeah, so next Wednesday, probably my Are You Ready for Some Football? I'm going to have to pre-record and just have it load up on 2 p.m. So when you get my notification on next Wednesday, it's going to be just the video, just like I did today. It's just going to cover the Hall of Famers for Are You Ready for Some Football for 1999. 1999 Pro Football Hall of Fame. Okay, so other than that, I am going to wrap things up for today, unless there's any last minute questions here, because I gotta get ready. At least I don't have to put any baseball cards away or anything like that today after the stream. I am listing up. This is my eBay workshop, in case you're wondering here. I've got a whole cabinet full of my cards listed on eBay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 shoe boxes here, and then this cabinet that has my first it goes up to my first 1,250 cards are in a 3-drawer cabinet here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 shoebox cabinets here for all my eBay items. I've got over 2,000 items listed on my eBay. Check that out, and you can actually check out my Patreons. Again, this year I'm doing a special project on my Patreon for $10.99. The $10.99 tier on my Patreon, you can get a repack Carefield box, which is a Fairfield box packed with your favorite team and a pack of cards. Okay, and then for a blaster box, you can get $14.99 for a blaster box full of your favorite team and 3 packs of cards. And then for $24.99, you can get a mega box full of your team for $24.99, and you'll have your favorite team, the UPC, full of cards on that, and 5 packs of cards. Baseball, if I ever get some football in, I'll mix it in with, if I know you like football, but we'll worry about the football separately. This will mainly be baseball, unless requested for some football packs if I ever get some in. And I'll just throw that on and send you a message through my Patreon if you would like some football packs of cards. So other than that, that's the only new changes on my YouTube channel for the most part. Again, we've got 18 prizes that will be given away on Friday, our Hall of Fame Friday. Okay, for Bud Fowler this Friday. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for today. Finish things up. This has been Don Blomdahl with Are You Ready for Some Football 1998 class? And giving you an update on our Christmas fun and my schedule for next week. So until then, remember, it's not just words, but be blessed. We'll see you all tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a Throwback Thursday. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Okay?